5.2, graphing parabolas with a table. So again, you should notice that this is an x squared. Anything with a squared term is called a quadratic function, and this will make that U-shaped parabola. To start, I want you to find the axis of symmetry. Remember that axis of symmetry is found by using the formula x equals negative b over 2 times a. That's going to find your middle of the parabola, and then we'll graph from there. So we want a negative of our b, or b is negative 10. So a negative of negative 10 will make that a positive 10, divided by 2 times my a is 1. So it'll be 10 divided by 2, which is 5. I want you to make a table, and we're going to put 5 in the middle. Okay? And then we need to plug 5 in to see what we get out. So it'd be 5 squared minus 10 times 5 plus 16. That's 25 minus 50 plus 16. 25 minus 50 is negative 25. Plus 16, that is negative 9. Okay, so we get our vertex being at five, negative 9. And I'm actually going to go ahead and plot that. So 5 goes to the right, 5 down 9. It's also nice to see my a value here is positive, so it's going to open up, which is good, otherwise I wouldn't have room on my graph. Then I want to think, what is it when x is 6? What is it when x is 4? That's 1 to the right and 1 to the left of your 5. What about when it's 7? What about when it's 3? So that's what we're going to do. To speed you up, what you can do is go ahead and put it on your calculator just like that. So I'll try 6. 6 squared minus 10 times 6 plus 16 is negative 8. I can steal this, as long as you don't have an old calculator, I can steal that and then go back over, and I'm going to plug in now the 4. Oh, hold on. I want to second insert, first a parentheses, then a 4, and then arrow over. So I'll show you with this one. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to second, hit the delete, which says INS above it. That's insert. So I'm replacing it with a 4, and then I just have to delete the 6 still, and arrow over. That is also negative 8. That's a good sign, because remember we said there's symmetry here. It should mirror image itself. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing with 7. So I'll change this out. It's negative 5. And then I know this is negative 5. Now it says we have to plot at least 5 points, including the roots and the vertex. So we actually haven't gotten to where we see the roots yet. So let's go 1 bigger than 7 and 1 smaller than 3. Let's see what happens. Okay, I got 0. So when I plug in 2, I should also get 0. Let's plot them. So I've got a point at 2, 0, 3 down 5, 4 down 8. And then look, it comes back up. 6, negative 8, 7, negative 5, and 8, 0. And of course it keeps going like this. Okay, so our roots are here at 2, 0 and 8, 0. Our vertex is this line. Oh, not this line, sorry. Vertex is this point right here. That was at 5, negative 9. And our axis of symmetry was at x equals 5. Okay, one more of those. So this time our a value is negative. That means it's going to open down like this. Go ahead and start with finding your axis of symmetry, your middle point. So x equals a negative of our b, which is negative 2, over 2 times our a, which is negative 1. So it'd be 2 over negative 2, which is negative 1. Make a table. Okay, then plug that -1 in. I want to show you on this first one. So y equals negative times -1 squared minus 2 times -1 plus 3. So this is saying it'll be a negative of whatever this -1 squared is. -1 squared is 1. A negative of that makes it back into a negative. -2 times -1 is positive 2 plus 3. 3 plus 2 is 5, minus 1 is 4. So that is happening right here. That is my vertex. And then my axis of symmetry goes through that x value. Okay, so then I want to go to the left of -1. That would be -2, -3. I want to go to the right. That would be 0, 1. 0 is easy to plug in. 0 squared 0. -2 times 0 is 0. It's just 3. So this should also be 3. All I have to do is plug in 1. It's almost faster for me to just do it in my head. 1 squares 1 times -1 is -1. -2 times 1 is -2 plus 3. So that's -1 minus 2 is -3 plus 3 makes 0. And this should also be 0. Okay, I've found my roots. Roots are going to be at -3, 0, and 1, 0. And it looks like that.